and gentlemen, boys and girls, yeah, not so much children, but everyone of all ages. So, I mean, welcome to another edition of Third Down Thursdays. I'm Coach Bruce. The amazing man next to me is MJ Hurley. We are the flagship of TDT Media, having some fun, working that game. We got 6 packs coming here. Ah!
Yeah. Glad somebody has a 6-pack because it sure ain't me. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Let me talk to you.
Shout out to the wifey for getting me this bad boy a few years back. It's at the same waist as it was a few years ago, and it still fits. So feeling good. But real quick, before we ask how you and I are, MJ. By the way,
yes.
First of all, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I have a complaint.
Oh boy.
So
are we starting with this right away?
Yeah. No, well, hold on. You might no. Actually, I don't think you actually know what it is, right? I don't think you know what it is.
Okay.
So, we get text messages, you guys. Okay, so we have group messages and stuff like that we talk to each other, saying like, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to do? Like, what's going on with this? Blah blah. And so we get a text message from one of our producers, our executive producer, Connor, who does an amazing job. Has a great show, does his breakdown with Nate Ness, who's going to join us later too, and Connor's going to have a segment later. They do amazing work. I love what they do. I really do. I love what they do. I guess it's not really a complaint. It's more of a bitch session. All right. So I see Connor. His text message today being like, "Oh, we having a day off today because we did the draft, we did all the coverage," which I don't blame him. I don't, because shout out to all the whole team. Everyone did a great job covering everything, pounding out all the stuff. That's what she said. Just did a great job. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jackson. You guys did amazing work. By the way, we're gonna get rid of that because we use that way too much. So flat out, I'm making an executive decision right. If I hear that one more time tonight, you're both getting kicked out.
I'll get rid of it right now.
I got you. So with that being said, though, my complaint is this with Connor. I ran the startup with the show today just because of the sheer fact that he didn't actually have, I just don't think the focus is there. I don't see the focus. So what's going on with that, Connor? You can jump in right now if you want to talk about that. Where the fuck is the focus? You jump in.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what it was?
I was deleting the overlays, and I accidentally clicked one instead of clicking the dots because the dots are so small.
Okay, because
I actually clicked an overlay, so it made the starting overlay pop off while I was deleting it, so I could organize the overlays and not have too many.
I started the starting overlay. I did that. You turned off the rock music. Thank you for that. But before that, though, we had our backdrop for when MJ and I have the mic and stuff like that.
Because I accidentally clicked. So I had pictures of the draft people from last week. And when I went to delete them so that we could organize our overlays, I accidentally clicked one. And then when I was going to go back and put the starting back up.
Okay.
So that was the issue with that.
I'll retract my bitch fest then.
Yeah, but I asked if we were having a show because it was 6:35 and there was no stream made. So I was going to make the stream, and I have 2 finals tomorrow. So I was going to.
I'll try. All right. How about this? We'll trade. We'll trade. You can have a toddler and 2 dogs, and I'll do your finals. 100%. I will take that trade.
What are the finals?
At 8 a.m. I have a mass media final, which is a bit easy. It's just
take that in my sleep.
And then 12 o'clock I have an honors history and
take that in my sleep.
Music and appreciation. But I also had to turn in
music and appreciation.
Whatever it's called. I can't remember what the title is. But
you got a fine arts
with an accumulative exam, I have to also turn in a 7-page paper. So last night I finished a paper at 1 a.m.
When did you start the paper?
Yesterday at.
There we go.
Same. But same.
I'm the exact.
Okay, so truth be told,
I didn't mean to procrastinate, but I just did.
No, whatever. Truth be told, I would procrastinate like crazy with that stuff too. So if they asked for let's say okay, so for instance, when I was in my psych class, they asked for a 10-page paper. I procrastinated like crazy with that thing. And the night before, I would have to turn it in, started it, finished it, started in class when they gave us free time, whatever. And my professor gave us free time. I would rock that stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm great. Actually, I was writing because we don't have we didn't have that stuff back in the day. We had laptops and all that shit, but like I didn't have one. We had to write it. That's how old I am. It's true. It's true. It's damn true. But anyway, long story short, Connor, I don't blame you for doing that. And I wouldn't even complete the whole like 10-page assignment. I would actually put in like 8.5. And I'd be like, listen, bitch, you're getting quality over quantity. And I'm still rock a B or an A in the class too, because like, I'm just.
I was gonna say, Connor. Also, what's your grade in music appreciation right now?
99.
Oh, can I tell you something about? Okay,
so no. So I got a legitimate question.
Ready? Ready? First one of the day. Yeah.
You're unironically studying and worried about a final in music appreciation that you have a 99 in.
Well, this paper right here is 25% of my grade. So if I make a 0 on this, I will have a C in the class.
Is the paper done?
The paper's done now.
So then why are we worrying tonight about tomorrow?
Well, because I also have a cumulative exam to study for.
Excuse me, what is it called? What?
A cumulative exam.
Say it one more time.
A cumulative.
Cumulative. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Cumulative.
So
okay.
Let me get this straight. You have a 99 in the class.
Yes.
Which means you have gotten almost perfect scores on everything so far. And you're worried about a cumulative final in which you already clearly know everything because you've gotten almost 100 on everything.
Well,
it's not even 100. It's such a bullshit class. It's like, hey, listen to this song by Pink Floyd. What are your thoughts? How does it make you feel?
No. This is like music from hundreds of years ago. So I'm listening to crap I've never heard in my life. It's not Pink Floyd stuff.
It's like, listen to Beethoven.
It's like from medieval period all the way to 1900.
Okay, that's not even that bad.
Okay,
either.
but like,
I'm not about to rock Beethoven in my car and
brother, be for real right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you actually?
About the final?
Yes.
Oh, fucking -2?
Not that concerned because half of it I've already taken, and I made he gave us bonus points because he messed up on some questions that I got right. So I ended up making past 100 on one of them.
Because that professor, you know what he was doing? He was out at a fucking bar drinking beer, or he's out smoking some weed.
Okay, so we've already discounted music appreciation. Let's talk about mass media. What's your grade in mass media right now?
Probably hold up. Let me get you the exact number.
This is hilarious. Okay.
Because Connor said he's gonna leave tonight after his segment to study for these finals, and I was like, okay, that's fine. You got finals.
I'm hearing this. I have a 98 in music appreciation.
You know why you have a 98?
Okay, sorry.
Bro, you know why you have a 98 legit? Like, you should probably have a higher grade, to be honest with you, because you're not only a producer of like 2 shows, an executive producer of a fucking company, you're also a freaking host of a show, and you do content like organization for other things. Your professor's a clown. You could probably do a better job of teaching that class too. Tell him I said that shit. I don't give a fuck.
What's your score in mass media?
So mass media, that was a 98. This is like a 98.6 in mass media.
Go ahead, MJ. You can do it too. You can pop off too. Go ahead.
Why do you care?
Because I want to keep my high A's for my GPA.
Huh? Okay.
Because
Connor, I'm gonna get
I have 2 B's in something, and one of them I need to get up to an A, and the other one I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
So study for those finals. Don't study for mass media. Okay, this is a time management life lesson. Okay, nobody cares. First of all, Connor, do you want to be a doctor?
No.
Do you want to be a lawyer?
No, but I might.
And nobody will ever ask you your GPA for the rest of your life.
Bro, you want to know what my GPA was?
No job interview, no boss,
You wanna know what
no
mine was?
raise, no salary, unless you are
We're
a
about to
doctor
drop
or a
some
lawyer, will ever
All right.
ask you your
You wanna know
GPA.
what
My
you wanna know what
father
my GPA
was an
is?
English teacher for decades.
I had a 4.
You wanna
I had a
know-
4.2. A 4.2 GPA. What does
How is
that fucking mean?
possible? Mine doesn't even go over 4.
Advanced class.
Was
or
GPAs
fucking-
different back
Oh,
then?
no, I think he's talking about high school.
Yeah. Oh, college? All right, college I had 3.8.
Yeah. I don't even know what my GPA was in college. I couldn't even tell you. It was
But
somewhere
I'm
in the realm of
honors.
3.5,
I need to keep it up
3.4,
to keep my
maybe.
privileges.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
See this? That's
yeah,
privilege
that's
right
your
here.
privileges. Yeah,
That's
your
fucking
privileges
privilege.
right there.
That looks fucking good, by the way.
You
You're
do,
out.
Bruce. You look great. I'm really proud of you, buddy.
Look at that. I got some
You look great.
going.
And Connor,
Alright,
don't get
anyway.
me wrong. I appreciate and I recognize your work ethic. That's one of the things we love about you, is the fact that you care about getting it done right. You like following the rules, and you are willing to put in the work. Like I appreciate that. But I also want you to you don't have to follow it right now, but I need you to at least comprehend that your GPA is not the end all be all.
I understand, yeah.
Because that's how people
It's pride, it's integrity. It's
and that's one thing. And that's
no
one
one's
thing.
watching.
If that's something you really set for yourself to have this GPA when I graduate college, that's one thing. But if you're just doing it for the sake of doing it,
What are you doing, Bruce? What are you doing?
Well, I feel like if you have like a higher GPA, it'll distinguish yourself from.
no.
I know the honors will for sure.
Your GPA don't matter.
Connor,
Just
it
gotta
really
get it
doesn't. Connor, honors
Doesn't
doesn't
matter?
distinguish you unless you graduate like summa cum laude in med school.
Can you please pronounce that?
You
correctly?
almost said that wrong.
Nope. I ain't saying that again.
I was trying.
Unless you graduate with a 4.0 from Harvard Law, nobody cares. They're never going to ask you for your GPA. They're never going to ask you, did you graduate with honors? Did you have a 3.8 or a 3.9? They don't. They're going to sit you down and say, okay, Connor, what can you do for my company? What can you do for this team?
Can I say something real quick? I'm gonna tell you something right now, Connor. The only person that cared about the expectations that MJ was talking about was my wife. I told her I graduated summa cum laude. She loved it. Ah!
I
See,
know,
now
but
I deleted the sound bit. The sound bit would have been perfect right there. I took
See,
time
right
out of
there
my
would've
day.
been.
I deleted it. and now
my
time for it.
gosh.
But in
Well,
all seriousness,
Connor, yeah, all of that being said, again, I do recognize your work ethic because you have a very good work ethic, and I don't want that to go
so do you, Si. So do you,
overshadowed. However, your GPA is not the end all be all.
No,
That's
all right, so
my
it's-
life
it's
lesson.
more
We can
for
clip this.
scholarships.
We
more
can
for
clip this.
scholarships.
Put it. Okay,
Hold
that's
on.
one thing. That's one
It's-
thing. If you need
it's
to
like
keep a
a
scholarship,
scholarship.
that's one thing.
fair.
No,
That's
but I
fair.
know, like
That's
I'm
fair.
applying for them.
Oh,
Like
okay,
right
then-
now, I'm in
yeah,
a
that's
running
fine.
for
Apply,
them.
you know what's? Hold on, real quick. No. Hold on, time out, real quick. So let's back this train up. Let's go see. Let's go. Actual. I'll go work mode. All right, here, real quick. Old school work mode. Old school work mode. All right. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, a lot of beer. The best thing that you can do, and yes, okay, so work ethic and having a great grade is amazing. One of the things that really helps with any kind of scholarship or any kind of grant that you're going for is what you're doing outside of the classroom. So what we are providing for you is real world experience, and what's going to end up happening with any kind of grant, any kind of scholarship, anything that you decide to do, Connor, is going to be helped significantly from everything that we are providing for you. All right, adults like that type of shit, not the fucking I'm sitting in the classroom hearing and reading shit that's already done, already processed. Whereas what you're getting, sir, is real world experience, opportunities that you're not given in classroom, sitting picking your ass, looking at your phone, bored as shit, listening to a professor that you're like, you know what? You're a fucking clown. They might be a clown. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, this is the reason why I had so many students that liked me, because I was able to be like, hey, this is a real type of shit that people actually want to hear and talk about, instead of like 2 + 2 = 4. All right, that might be true, but how the fuck did you get 4? Why'd you get 2? Where did 2 come from? You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger expansion.
What are
on
numbers
that you're doing? I must not do that, because that goes into a different conversation. I'm not going to do that, because I'm not going to say it. Oh God, I know it's our platform, but
numbers aren't real.
No, there's another thing about numbers.
Okay.
But anyways, Connor, you're doing a great job. Just continue doing what you're doing. I understand what you're doing, but just understand, best example I can give you for me personally, my grades were actually really, really good. I was in honors classes, advanced, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they asked me, so I took my ACT, and I got an 18 on the math portion of my ACT. Why? Because my calculator died on the 14th problem. And that's the God's honest truth. I swear my mom's grade. All right. I was like, screw it. Hey, what do I do with this? Like, I walked up to the teacher, Mr. Wong, who I remember to this day, really, really good dude, wrestling coach, badass guy. Walk up to him, I'm like, Mr. Wong. I'm like, my calculator's, come on, can I please get a battery? And he's like, Bruce,
what is Nelson's doing, bro?
You knew that you're not allowed to, you should replace battery. I'm like, I didn't get an indication on my freaking calculator that said low battery. And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, well, do you have scratch piece of paper? And he's like, I do. He gives me scratch piece of paper. I took the ACT with scratch piece of paper for the math portion. I bombed the shit out of it. Bombed the shit out of the math portion. And it was really, really bad. Retook it, ended up getting a 20. I think I got 28 or something like that. I can't remember. But at the end of the day, it didn't actually matter, because I got into UCLA, I got into Michigan State, I got into DePaul, I got into Elmhurst. I ultimately ended up going to Harper College, which was a what do I call it? A JUCO school. And then I ended up leaving there to Elmhurst. But anyway, we don't have to go down that alley. All I'm saying is keep rocking. I understand what you're doing, but real world experience, because at the time I was also coaching. It helps significantly more than actual sitting in a classroom picking your butt and being like, yay. That's it. Done.
It does. 100%.
Yeah.
The F-bomb counter's already at 7, Bruce. You're already on a roll. You'll have to see it.
Yeah, you do. I knew it was going to happen today. Tonight's one of those nights right now, bro. I'm probably. I might. We're only at 7:18. Let's go for a record tonight. We'll go for 30.
Oh my lord. All right. Well, before we do that, we've already spent up all of our chit chat time, which means it is time for Bruce to introduce.
Time! Yeah! Let's go! Connor, get your ass out. Get out! Then come back in. Give me a second. Let's go. Get out. All right. All right, we're gonna do this correctly, because I haven't done it like this, and Connor deserves it, because this young man busts his ass, works his tail. You know what? Hold on. Let's see if we can take off the little like thing.
Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, you unmuted yourself, Bruce. Or you unplugged yourself.
We're good now.
There we go.
All right. Yeah. Hold up. Ah. All right. Is this thing on? Testing. 1, 2. Testing.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for the best segment in podcast history. Not only does he study on the appropriate day, but this gentleman right here, baby, he busts his ass. He is the executive producer of TDT Media. He is the co-host of The Breakdown with the Nate Ness. This young man busts his tail. He does work. He does everything, but not what you think. His name is Connor Davis. It's the Davis Division. Let's go!
I love that introduction, actually. That was awesome. Let me put this up so I know when they cut.
Had to have some fun with it. All right, we gotta fix this. Hold up. Go ahead,
Usually
Dave.
I have usually I have this like notebook right here in front of me that I got for answering a question correctly in class one time, and I usually write in it whenever I do my Davis division. But today I had a certain kind of thought that I wanted to do, and today I ended up wearing a certain shirt just for this segment. I don't think Bruce saw it, but since I'll let you see it later.
No, raise up. No, we're not doing that. I can say, oh, geez.
Because since this is the only thing I have for I don't have a Chicago Bears thing. I might need to get one, but since
especially since they got the best quarterback in the division. Let's go.
Well, the 2024 schedules have not been announced yet, but the opponents have.
Next week.
It'll be next week. Yeah, I think so. So right now in front of me, I have a list of the Bears schedule of their opponents and the Packers schedule for their opponents. And I want to go through and realistically decide who y'all think, who's going to win the most games. And we'll go game for game with Bears and Packers, and we'll get both of y'all's opinion.
No, we don't even.
Yeah.
We don't have to do that. We don't have to go. I mean, we can go game for game when the schedule comes out. But all right, so MJ, I'm going to take this if you don't mind, real quick.
Sure.
Did you even ask a question here on this? Kind of?
No, you cut him off because his question was we were gonna go through the opponents
game
for
game.
team.
Oh, okay, fair. Go ahead. Sorry, my B. Sorry, a little antsy tonight. A little antsy.
If you need me to send you the same website I'm looking at, I can.
No, you're good. Just audibly do it, and
okay,
we'll just react based off of the team we hear.
Because I want to know, like the schedule, the win and loss record at the end of all the opponents. Okay, so I'm just gonna go based off. We know that the Bears are actually in, and this won't count, but we know that the Bears are in the Hall of Fame game this year against the Houston Texans.
We're not doing.
No, we're not doing preseason. No. But I just wanted to talk about this because this is the first opportunity that Caleb Williams will have a chance to.
Part of me doesn't
that
think he
franchise
plays.
guy.
I don't.
You don't think he plays?
I think he plays.
Really?
I don't think they're going to play him that first game. I don't. I flat
out.
No, not shit. You'd be lucky to see him actually like hand the ball off over one series. Wow. So optimistically, I wanted to see him play. I do. Like I but there's a part of me that you got to look at it like from this perspective. All right. It sounds bad, but like he's an investment right now. He's an investment for the Chicago Bears. He's an investment for Ryan Poles. And we saw what happened after 4 plays this past year with the New York Jets with Aaron Rodgers. So he popped his Achilles like that. Not saying that it's going to same thing because obviously one man's 38 and the other man's 22. But I just think you want to minimize the opportunity for anything bad happening. So I don't think I would love to see him, and there's a part of me that thinks he's going to play, but rationally speaking, I think seriously, I think we're going to end up seeing Tyson Bagent game.
So if we take last year's draft, for example, we had Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud pick 1 and 2. They both ended up playing probably the majority of the preseason.
I love that, and I know
C.J. Stroud for sure. I didn't watch much of the Panthers preseason. I watched a lot of the Texans. So you'd think that the Bears won't play Caleb Williams at all in the preseason?
Oh no, I think they're going to play
this game,
just that game, because you have to. Because that's an extra preseason game. So the Chicago Bears now have an extra preseason game.
Is it?
I don't. Yeah,
is it an extra preseason? I didn't know that.
It is.
I thought it was just the first one.
No, it's extra preseason game. So
have
the Chicago Bears have an correct. So they have an extra preseason game now. So that's why I don't necessarily think that you'll see him play in it. And if you do, it'll be maybe okay. So I'll give you a series. How about that? I'll give you a series because I want to see him run against. Put your first team out there. Like, can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine seeing Caleb Williams lined up out to his right, DJ Moore, Komet on the line right here, Rome Dunze right here, chilling, and then out to your far left. Hey, Keenan, what's up, Keenan Allen? I'm saying, dude, that'd be a sexy ass way to start the year. And I'm telling you, I keep refreshing the Hall of Fame game for us to be there because my ass, I've already planned out everything going. My ass is going to be there if we can get there. I'm just gonna say it right now. But anyway, but yeah, no, maybe a series.
So do
At
we see
most.
the Bears? Do we see the Bears beating the? I mean, it's hard to predict.
I don't give a shit, dude. I don't care. I don't.
Well, in my mind, Caleb Williams was going to play this game. In my mind, that's what's going to happen. But we can go
historically, starters don't play in that game.
Right.
Just
we can go on then. So the first game that I have right here on the Bears schedule is I'm going to paint a picture for you. So 2023 first overall draft pick Bryce Young versus 2024 first overall draft pick Caleb Williams. They're going to go head-to-head, toe-to-toe. We have the Carolina Panthers coming to Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois. They're going to go against the Bears. Who do we see winning here?
I love these Bears.
Yeah, you have to say Bears.
I'm going to have to agree.
The Panthers are like a little...
That's not a very good team. It's not a very good team. You also got to think about this too. The Chicago Bears were a top 5 defense the last 8 games of the season last year. And I don't think it's going to work out well for the Panthers. I don't.
So then we have Bears at Arizona against the Cardinals.
That's a win.
I think people are going to be surprised for the Cardinals, but I'm going to give it to the Bears just for the sheer factor that the Cardinals were kind of boo-boo. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. We have next the Bears go to Ford Field to face their division rival, the Lions, for the first time.
I love this. Season. You're right. No, I love this. Relax. Calm down there, Seth. Calm down there. Hey, you know what? Real quick. You know what you need when you're upset about the Packers sucking? Good homeowners insurance.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
Slovakian girl.
And when you call Jeff Wertzapny at 704-464-4544, let him know that TDT Media and Third Down Thursday sent you. He'll hook you up with great rates. And Jordan Love is trash. I'm kidding, obviously. That's not my opinion. I'm just like busting balls. Anyway, all right. So what we got here, the Lions, historically.
The Bears are at the Lions.
So historically, the Bears always play the Lions very, very well. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Even last year, like when the Bears weren't very good, like even before they got sweat, the Bears played the Lions very well. I think they're going to split the series with the Lions this year. I think they lose this game. I think they lose this game in Ford Field.
I'm going to agree. MJ, you agree?
Yes.
Exactly. Okay. Next game. The Bears face the Packers at Lambeau Field.
Okay, so I think there's a lot. Okay, I'm not going to put it the same way I put the Lions. If I'm thinking the same way with the Lions, I have to think the same way with the Packers. I'm going to say a loss. However, I should have categorized it with this. It depends on the time frame in the season in which they play. All right. So the first game of the year, the Packers.
It'll probably be pretty early. They normally do the Lambeau game early.
Did the Eagles? Hold on. Time out real quick. Did the Eagles lose a home game or did the Packers lose a home game for the Brazil game?
The Eagles have the home game.
Yeah.
So the Eagles are home at Brazil.
Okay. The only reason I'm asking
that doesn't matter.
I
they would still.
No. The reason why I'm asking that is because I think that delegates the blacks there. I called you Jeff, not Tap either. You like that? I think that I think that matters in the fact that like the time frame which they decide like when the Chicago Bears go to Lambeau Field. That's the reason
okay.
why.
They normally do the Lambeau game earlier in the year and the Chicago game later in the year.
I would love to see the Lambeau game be at the end of the year. I do. I would love to see the Lambeau game be at the end of the year because at the end of the day, the Soldier Field's trash.
True.
I'm saying
if there's going to be any type of meaning to the game, have it be in Lambeau. Yeah.
Go have it be at Lambeau Field when it's cold, snowing. Bring Caleb Williams' bitch ass up to fucking Lambeau when it's snowing. First time California boy sees snow. He's like, "What's going on here?" And then he lights up the Packers for 400 yards past. But no, genuinely speaking, though, I actually do think they lose this game.
Okay, I wrote it down as a loss. All right. Next, I've not seen this before, where you play somebody in the preseason and then play them in the regular season. They're at Houston.
Oh, I've seen that.
At NRG Stadium.
This would be fun.
This would be I think it's. Well, I'm gonna let you go first.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. This is your segment, bro. Go.
Oh, I was just gonna say I think it's a loss. I think Houston's gonna be the second seed in the AFC this next year.
I don't disagree with that, actually. I think Houston's very good. I think Houston's done a great job of rebuilding really, really fast. Let's hope so. I don't
know, Jeff. I don't know.
But no, I think that's a loss. But it'll be fun to see Caleb Williams going up against CJ because it's I can only hope to have the same year. If Caleb Williams has the year CJ Stroud had last year, he's already a Bears record holder. How sad is that? So,
brother, he has to average 0.8 passing touchdowns per game to be a Bears record holder.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about passing yards. Actually, I was thinking yards in my mind.
Oh,
so
I was just talking about Bears rookie quarterback record. He needs 0.8.
He's already
touchdowns per game to break the record.
I'm gonna say loss.
I think loss, but I think it's close. I think it's a good duel. I think those two guys are two of the next. I think those are two of the next guys. And I'm excited to watch those two guys go against each other. I think Texans probably win.
Oh wow, MJ. Hey, just so you know, right there, MJ gave you a little entrance into his thought process about Caleb Williams right there because he's like,
oh, I've been saying that. I think
I know.
I've been saying it.
All right, go ahead, Connor.
Next game. This will be all the away games first. They are at Indianapolis against the Colts.
W. I think Anthony Richardson. Sorry, I don't.
Well, so
I do.
This is hard because I don't know what Anthony Richardson is going to look like. I don't know. Like, he could light it up. Yeah, and I don't know when this game is. I mean, I have to lean Bears.
I mean,
if Anthony Richardson is playing.
We should be doing this next week.
Well, but also, even if this game is like week 8, like, even if it's in the first half of the season at all, like, I don't know.
I'm going Bears.
I agree. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I lean Bears, but I think it has a lot to do with. So I shut up with your Latu stuff in the comment. He's not going to wreck a whole game.
He's going to get injured in the third game. Don't even.
Yikes.
Latu don't make it midseason.
Can you tell Tanner to be quiet while we're doing a show, please?
Tanner, can you not be so loud? Thank you.
Me not be so loud.
Me not be so loud.
Dear goodness. I will have Sai come in here and do the rest of this. Like,
we got.
Oh, are we going still? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
hold on, time out. Did I just hear "suck on these nuts"? Yeah, that's totally exactly what I just heard. Suck on these.
Did he say
nuts,
that?
bro.
I can't hear him.
No, I'm talking about. No, your brother said that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Did he say that? I can't hear him.
Yeah, shit. Put him on. I'll tell him that. I'll give him the word.
So Next game, they are at Minnesota. And I'm inclined to give Chicago this win.
Yep.
Yeah, Minnesota's doo-doo.
I might see a sweep here for the Minnesota games.
Yep, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I agree.
So let's go to the next one. It's 49ers. We'll make this quick and easy.
Loss.
We know that. Next is the Commanders. Now, I mean,
W.
Loss. Or sorry, win. I'm saying loss for the Commanders.
I was like, what?
I'll say W so we can agree. But I mean, I think people are gonna underestimate the Commanders.
Stop.
I like their defense.
No.
I like their defense.
No.
Well, let's keep going.
Stop. They traded all of their edge rushers. What do you mean you like their defense?
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
They edge rush. Their secondary is questionable at best.
That's what I said. Yeah,
They got a really good draft, a really good free agency. They might have not gotten big name edge rushers, but they definitely
Name one player they
compensated
drafted
in
other than
one.
Jaden Daniels.
In one, they got Luke McCaffrey, but it's not an edge rusher. They got Jerzon Newton.
Jerzon, yeah. I do like him.
He'll probably play the outside
I do like
if
him.
I had to guess.
I do like him. That's it. That was kind of. I do like him.
So I do too, and I think they got him for really good value at 36.
Anyway,
let's keep going. So they play the Lions at home. Are we going to say this is a win?
I think it's a win. I'm going to say it's a win.
Okay.
Because I think they play the Lions very well. They've always played swing the Lions very well.
Then we have the Packers at home.
It's a win. I actually do think that. I'm telling you, I think the Bears and Packers will split this year.
I don't know. I might see another Packers sweep because now that they actually have a run game, a lot of pressure is not going to be on Jordan Love for the season.
Hold on, time out. I don't know. I think the Packers had a legit run game the whole year. No, okay, no.
Well, they did in the two games they played the Bears, but in between they did not. They did not, because Aaron Jones hurt himself in that Bears game to open the season.
The last game, the first game that the Bears
played
played against the Packers was absolute trash. I was like, whatever. The second game, like, the Bears played the Packers a little better in that game, but it just wasn't. I don't know, for whatever reason, like you could just see it, like you could just see the deadness in that team, just like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could see it. You could
it was
see
the body
vibe.
language.
Right. You can see the vibe, like whatever.
I think this does depend a lot about when in the season this game is as well. But like, it's just one of those things where like until
hearing Brisker, hearing Sweat say that like they're not losing to the Packers this year, and like some of the stuff that they're like saying,
they always
like,
say that.
They didn't. Actually, last year I didn't hear anyone say that.
No, they did.
Brisker did. No, Brisker did. Brisker.
They all
Sweat
did.
Didn't. Obviously, Sweat didn't.
Sweat wasn't on the team the first game.
Sweat. Well, right, exactly. But you didn't hear anything after that, and no one really said anything. You had like, wait, what's it say? They
didn't say anything before the second game because they got waxed during the first.
You had okay. Pump the brakes there, fanboy. Pump the brakes. You had one guy that said something that was like who is a who. I don't even remember who it was that said anything. It was kind of like
Jaquan Brisker said I couldn't even name any of their receivers, and then proceeded to get dusted.
Well, same. I couldn't. I mean, shit. I could totally agree with that. But you're not wrong with that. But I'm talking about the linebacker. There was a lineman that said some shit last year that was like absolutely acinine, and like. Even I thought.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I forget who it was.
Like,
that's how irrelevant they are.
And I don't disagree with that. And I don't. But like that being said, I do think the Bears take one game against the Packers this year. One game, just one game, and it's gonna be super fucking close.
If Caleb Williams plays the way I think he will, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's also one of those things where, like, until I see it, I'm not gonna bet for it. That's not even like I said it on the draft show the other night. I like what the Bears are doing. I really like the roster they're putting together.
Ryan Poles is actually a competent freaking GM.
Yes, but I don't think Matt Eberflus is a competent coach, and so my concern is just what does he do to that roster? Like on paper, it's a really good roster. How does it look actually playing games managed by Eberflus? That's
Okay,
my only. That's my only
Pump the
question.
brakes to you too, Jeffrey. Okay, Jeffrey. Pump the brakes to
I
you
mean,
too. There,
he's got a point.
fanboy.
He's got a point.
Hey, and I've actually been like a super like I talk a lot of shit, but I'm gonna tell you right now, my humility is big time now with how shitty the Bears have been. So
Fair.
that being said, we can
I think it's a
move
sweep,
on.
Bruce. I think it's
What's
a
up?
sweep. It needs to be
That's
consensus, but I think it's going to be a sweep with the Packers.
Okay, that's fine.
Just because of historically, it's just.
Well, yeah,
it's
okay,
been
but
that
you
way.
can't. So then, but like that's the same thought process you can say about development of a quarterback for the Bears.
Well,
We haven't seen anything yet. So it's
yes
hard
and
to
no.
say. That's
Yeah.
why we're doing this before.
So I think it's like, yes, there's been some good additions, but like the majority of the two teams are still the same.
All right, we're gonna bring Jeff on because like you and Jeff get at each other. I want Jeff, bring your ass on. Get on here.
I think it's just like, more than 75% of each team probably is still the same from last year, and so like, yeah, there are some. Obviously, Caleb Williams is the biggest addition of them all, right?
You know what I
get
love?
But
you know what I love, MJ? Real quick, sorry, I'm totally interrupting you. But you know what I absolutely love about this though? The Packers last year were the youngest team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Guess who was the second youngest team in the NFL last year?
it
Chicago
was
Bears.
I think it was the Broncos.
No, it's Chicago Bears, dude. Chicago Bears are the second youngest team in the NFL. Dude, like this could be some fun stuff going on here. It could be a good, nice little rivalry for the next few years, bro.
Well, let's keep going because I don't want to run out of time. Next they host the Jaguars. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt here.
The Jaguars, is it home or away?
It's at home. Yeah, it's Soldier Field.
And also, by the way, how disappointing is Trevor Lawrence?
I know. I'm even wearing a Clemson hat right now.
Not even made that jump. We thought we would make that jump and never did. Like that whole draft has been trash. Like
By the way, the Bears were the 10th
Connor.
youngest team in the NFL last year.
No, that's not true. Right now, no. Right now, so like right now, the Chicago Bears are the second youngest team in the NFL.
Okay, that's
Like,
not last year. That's right now. You said last year.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, last year. Yeah, last year, Packers, Rams, Bengals, Colts, Seahawks were the top 5. The Bears were 10th.
Bears are second youngest right now, currently.
Interesting. Well, you can't really go off of that because there's the roster's at like 90.
Yeah, they have like 7 or something.
Interesting, because I wouldn't think ESPN would be a wrong outlet.
Well, I mean, it can be factually correct, but it can also be a number that you shouldn't pay attention to because the majority of those young guys that make it young heavy are going to get cut. Also, really, you're listening to ESPN 1000?
Nice. Well, yeah. Well, it's better than 6-7 to score those bitches.
Well,
anyway.
Duh. But no, 2023, Bears were the 10th youngest team in the NFL. Anyway.
So what do you say for the Jag? What were you going to say, Bruce, about Trevor Lawrence?
He's a disappointing bum.
You're going to say you're going to answer the question. But
Trevor Lawrence is the Luka Doncic of the NFL.
Oh, no. Okay.
Don't get started on Luka. You can talk about next segment.
I love you. Hey, we can talk about Luka, Connor. Like, you better jump on too because I love Luka Doncic, dude.
So what are we saying? Are we going to say a win for? I think they beat Jacksonville.
I think so too. All right, W.
Okay, Rams at Soldier Field.
W.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah. They lost big old AD. Vikings.
Wins.
Patriots.
Dub.
Seahawks.
L.
Dub.
Wait,
is it home or away? It's
home.
Dub.
I'm inclined to do dub. Okay. Well, okay. Last game of the season, Tennessee Titans.
Dub.
Tennessee Titans. Yeah, probably.
Was that 10
We
or
just
11?
said they won they won every home game but the Packers.
Yeah, that's not
I
happening.
Which would probably not happen.
They're not going 8-1 at home.
I'd be awesome if they go 8-1 at home. That's a playoff team.
Yeah, they're not. They're not going. Or did they have 9 home games this year?
No, they don't.
No,
Because
they got
lost,
8.
They lost the home game at London. They lost that game.
I mean, their ceiling, I guess we could say, is 12-5 because that's what we ended with. But realistically, I think might be like 10 wins, maybe.
I say 10. I say 10.
9 or 10.
Legit, I say 10 wins.
Because 10 wins is a 3-win improvement. I think that's
It's a playoff
huge.
team. That's a playoff team.
Likely, yeah. That's not winning the division, but it's a playoff
No.
team.
Well, dude, here's the thing though. And like actually I love this too because like the Bears could finish in the division and still make
At
the fucking
10-7. Yeah. The NFC North probably has 3 playoffs.
Like I just got chills right there saying that. Like
Yeah,
that's how good that division is right now.
Yeah, if only the Vikings were even like half relevant. If only they were just average instead of just being the most useless excuse for an NFL franchise that I've ever seen. Like they make the Cleveland Browns look good.
They had a good draft other than JJ, I think.
Okay, who's going to throw the football?
We might be surprised.
Who's going to throw? Sam Darnold?
Connor Davis is going to throw the football.
Yeah.
No, Southern Miss quarterback Nick Mullins is going to come and start.
No.
Excuse me.
No.
That was way too. That was way too long of a pause, bro. Can I just do this real quick?
No. You can do whatever you want, honey boo.
Okay, let's speed run the Packers because I want to see how
It's awesome. Connor, check that shit.
That's that old WWE belt.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
The Stone Cold Steve Austin belt right there. Let's go. All right,
let's speed run the Packers. So the first game is the Eagles it was at Philadelphia, but it's in Brazil, but the Eagles are home. So it's really not really home. It's a neutral site. So
well, not really. The Packers have a heck of amount of fans in Brazil. Anyway.
So do they win this game because they're fan base?
I'm going back.
I think they do. Yeah, because the Packers are the number 1 team that's supported in Brazil, and that's part of why they were chosen for this game.
Oh wait! Shout out real quick. Shout out to Wendell.
Yeah. Wendell's really excited.
Wendell.
Yeah, he's very excited.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I give that a dub.
So they play Arizona at home.
Dub.
It's a dub.
They call it dub. We said they beat Chicago at home.
Yeah,
that's their next game. Dang. Oh, okay, I was about to say the Packers don't have any home games, but it's showing me division rounds first. Okay, they play the Lions at home.
So I actually think that's a lot. I think the Packers and the Lions flipped for some reason. The Lions beat them at home, and the Packers beat them at Ford Field. I don't know why, but they've done that consistently the last couple of years.
Okay, so I'm gonna agree with MJ on this because I think the Lions and Bears have a very similar thing for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I'm going to say, you know what? I'm actually going the opposite. I'm going to say the Packers win.
I mean, I'll take it.
Okay, we'll say. Okay, so next is at Soldier Field. We said the Packers won that. Okay, and then they play at Detroit. So if it's going to be flip,
I didn't say that. I said the Bears win in Soldier Field.
Yeah, you did.
I said Bears losing Lambeau. I said.
yeah, we know. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
that was the only game that we even gave the Bears to lose at home. So let's chill out because otherwise they're 13-4 and perfect at home.
I mean,
Caleb Williams is good, but he's not.
Oh my god!
Brother.
Could you imagine? Okay, so real quick, I don't even Jeff. You're still allowed to be hilarious. Jeff's like, dude, I don't even know if how I would handle if the Bears were that good, dude. I don't like. He's like, it'd be.
We've never seen it. Yeah.
He's like, if they were that good, he's like, well, think of it like this. How about this? All right, real quick. Sorry. You can extend this shit. I don't give a fuck. That's another one.
You're
think
out.
of it like this. Like this is what's really fucked about this. It's another one. I'm turning 40 this year. This young man could potentially, if he's that good, be a Bears quarterback up until I'm 60 years old. Like think about that. Like think about that. If he's legitimately that good, like I could be approaching 60 by the time this young man retires.
Like I was 9
game.
when Aaron Rodgers started.
A running quarterback won't last 20 years. It hasn't happened.
He's not a running quarterback. He's not a running quarterback. He's not a running quarterback.
Well,
Lamar Jackson is a running quarterback. Caleb Williams is not a running quarterback.
So Jaden Daniels is
Jaden
Daniels bitch ass is a running quarterback.
He probably won't last. He won't last maybe 10 years.
He won't last. Probably even last this season.
Last 3.
He won't even last this season. He's gonna be out for the rest of the year.
It just depends on how he plays. He might play like Anthony Richardson and get a concussion. I don't know.
Connor, how much do you weigh?
Bro, I was
140 pounds.
I was in yellow.
Yeah, bro. Like he weighs the same amount as you. He's in the wax.
No, it is not. I'm light.
His tiny ass.
Let's keep going. They play at Jacksonville against Jaguars.
Dub.
That's a win.
And then they play the Rams in Los Angeles. I'm actually gonna say this is a loss.
Packers
what?
Own the Rams.
I might swap on that, to be honest with you. I think they might lose to the Jacksonville for what reason? Because of the heat and stuff. And
actually, the Packers play like crap in Florida. It's in Florida.
Yes.
Yeah, we lose that one. We beat LA.
I'm gonna swap that. Yeah, okay. I agree with that.
Okay, I'll take that.
The Packers are terrible in Florida.
Let's go at Minnesota. Do you think the Packers sweep? Okay,
it's a win.
Yeah.
Then we go at Seattle.
That's a loss.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
That's gonna be a tough.
Packers
game.
can't play in that stadium.
Yeah, agree.
I mean, unless Jordan Love's like that guy, but no, not in Seattle.
mean, you watch him more than anybody, so you would know.
Yeah, it's just more of like a vibe thing with the Packers. They just can't play in Florida or
loss.
The 12, loss.
So then they play at Tennessee.
Oh, that just feels like a weird.
That's a win. Really? No.
Okay, Bruce. I'm just going off of like my history.
I get it.
Well, because like I know the Packers are probably not going to win 12, 13 games. Like they got to lose some weird one somewhere, and that feels like one. Go into Tennessee, like heaven forbid it's like a Thursday night game. That
Will
feels like
Levis
a Thursday night
like,
game to
Will
me.
Levis throws for like 400 yards.
Yeah, like Jair Alexander is out that game, and like
I'm gonna say win, but
our 7th round pick gets burned.
Win. There ain't no way, dude.
Okay, I mean I'll take it, but I just remember this time when they
we'll
lose
see how it
ends
on the last. So then they play Houston in Lambeau.
That's the weird one. That's the one that I think that's gonna be a loss. That's the question. That's the one that's gonna bring up the questions about Jordan Love. Is he better than CJ Stroud and blah blah blah?
Well, that's crazy that because they play the AFC South, so both Love and Caleb Williams get to play CJ Stroud.
I love that. I think that's a loss. I think it's a loss.
Probably.
Okay,
I'll give it to you.
And then they play the Colts in Lambeau.
Yeah, easy dub.
That's a route. That's a route.
Yeah, that's like Jordan Love sitting in the middle of the third quarter. Michael Pratt's playing time.
Who?
Exactly.
Then they play the Dolphins in Lambeau.
Yeah, Dolphins ain't playing in Lambeau.
That's a revenge game for the Packers. Excuse me. Like that's a revenge game. They're gonna whoop. I think they're gonna put
revenge game.
Like revenge and like the sheer fact that like the Dolphins are supposed to like kill like every like team. Blah blah blah. Dolphins are better than any NFC North team. Blah blah blah. Like that there's that like weird like thing about like how like any kind of AFC South team could kill or kick the shit out of, or AFC East team could kick the shit out of NFC North team. No. I think the Packers win that game.
I actually don't know what you're talking about, but I agree that they win.
I might be showing my age here because that's the it's been a long standing. Anyways.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got nothing on that, but that's fine.
Then it's the Vikings in Lambeau.
Yeah,
That's
dub.
a dub. That's a dub.
If there's going to be a weird time when the Packers lose to the Vikings, it would be in Lambeau. It's just like I don't know why, but
No, it's not going to be a loss.
So part of the problem is like Rodgers got so weird at the end of his career that like the Packers lost their home field advantage like the last 4 years Rodgers' career. I really hope that comes back, but that's part of my like angst when it comes to like the Lions or the Vikings in Lambeau. Is just like we lost our home field advantage the last few years because Rodgers just didn't care.
But I really wish would have done somehow. Just like the NFL, just like completely like skewed the schedule and put like the Jets on the schedule.
Dude, please, just let. Like I want Rashawn.
Aaron Rodgers would cook the Packers,
that,
dude. Aaron Rodgers would cook the Packers. He throw
Aaron Rodgers would be so high. Also, he has nobody to throw to. He's throwing to washed Packers.
Anyway, Connor, what do you got? That's all right.
The San Francisco 49ers in Lambeau. I actually think the Packers win this. Because you're coming back after a one-possession loss, a field goal, 3-point loss in the NFC divisional round.
Yeah.
And the Packers are going to win this when the 49ers come and play them in Lambeau.
All right, respectfully, Connor, do you know the history between the 49ers and Packers?
No, is it bad?
It's terrible.
Well, I'm not a Packers fan, so...
So you know how the Bears haven't won against the Packers since 2018? I don't think the Packers have beaten the 49ers since like
it might be longer.
2011.
Yeah.
I think 2011 was the last time the Packers beat the 49ers if I had to put a year on it. Because they went 15-1. I think that was the last time.
Let's look at their history.
So it's not good. It's not good.
No. Like, I think the last time they beat the 49ers, Alex Smith was their quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers, let's go!
Oh, my gosh.
Dude, you know what I'm going to do? Like, no joke. I might just buy an Aaron Rodgers jersey just to, like, piss people off that are Packers fans.
That's fine.
The 49ers lost in the 1950 season the first time they played.
Okay,
wow, that was so not helpful.
No, Green Bay won. Green Bay won in 2020 and 2021.
Oh, really?
Did they?
Yeah, they beat them 30-28 in 2021, and then 34-17 in 2020 on a Thursday night game.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Rodgers had like.
MJ, you know what it is?
Playoffs,
because
it's the playoffs.
I was about to say every game that's like meaningful, the 49ers.
Yeah, because Cap came in and ran all over him in 14.
Yeah,
and then
did I text you that? Did I text you after that game? Who did I text after that game?
No, you didn't even know me.
Jeff, it might have been you, Tom. I think it was you, dude. It was you.
Anyway,
let's go.
Yeah, that was rough.
The funny thing is the Packers have not beaten the 49ers in the playoffs since 2001.
Yeah,
that's accurate.
Yeah,
I remember that game too. That was when. Yeah, I remember that game.
The last game of the season for the Green Bay Packers is against the New Orleans Saints at Lambeau.
Easy dub.
That's a dub.
That's a domination. That's a obliteration.
Come on, Connor, do it. Connor, do it. I want to see you do it. Do it, Connor.
I don't think it's an obliteration though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Come on, do it, Connor.
I'm gonna say, look.
Who's your quarterback?
Connor, do it.
Derek freaking Carr.
Derek Carr is
our quarterback.
Hey, Connor. Who's your tight end, running back, receiver, and quarterback?
Yeah, let's go. Guy? Derek Carr, second string.
Let's go.
Jake Hayner, PED. Freaking
do it, Connor.
Suspended self. Let's go to running back. We got Alvin freaking Kamara, the man that drives the bus.
Is he gonna actually play? Is he gonna be on the field?
2020, I know you know this more than anybody. 2022 rushing touchdown leader Jamal Williams will come on and go back to his 2022 self.
Go hit him with that.
You know what wide receivers we have now? We might not have had much last season because Michael Thomas's dumb self is out. His bum self is gone. But we got Chris Olave, A.T. Perry now. Come on, don't mess with that A.T. Perry. Don't mess with A.T. Perry. Don't mess with A.T. Perry. Who did we just draft? We just drafted a wide receiver. What's his face? Did we draft a wide receiver?
Dude, Connor, come on now.
I can't remember if we did or not.
You got the Swiss Army knife.
We got the Swiss Army knife. Mormon himself. Taysom Hill. That's my favorite Mormon, MJ. My favorite Mormon ever. Taysom Hill. Do we know who we have at tight end? Do you know who we have at tight end?
No, because he's doo-doo.
I don't either. It's a different guy.
Hey, can we pull the clip of Jordan Love crossing up Demario Davis at the goal line in Lambeau last year? We want to pull that clip up. Because,
can we pull the clip of Demario Davis making all-pro teams and Jordan Love sitting on the bench at the Pro Bowl? I don't even know if Jordan Love made a Pro Bowl.
Can we talk about who made the playoffs last year?
Can you talk about who lost the playoffs last year?
Can we talk about who was there? Can we talk about who has a quarterback worth anything?
Honestly, I can't say anything about the playoffs losing, winning, or nothing because it's all scripted. So it's like,
my God,
whoever's gonna win.
Okay,
get him off my screen. Get him off my screen. Get him off my screen.
I'm gonna go to the back. I gotta pee. I drink too many beers. Side, jump on it.
Oh my God!
Hey!
I'll be back. Oh my God!
Give me this and then give me that. All right, thank you,
Here
Sai.
we go. Actual show now.
Thank you. Oh my gosh! How you doing, buddy?
See, I was trying to look for your Jordan Love crossing Mario Davis clip, and then my Twitter crashed. So
Oh, we love that.
I know we love to see it. It stopped raining, so no tornadoes are hitting me today. Love to see it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it poured here last night. I was a little scared because I went to that golf tournament today, and it was like, I really hope it stops raining. It was What's up?
Tell us a little bit more about your golf tournament today.
Oh, it was great. I got super sunburnt.
You didn't get to go into your full rundown because we got into the
we got a little distracted.
So
it was great. I got one really weird suntan. You can't really see it on here. But I got a wristband suntan because they handed out some merch in the media center, and I was like, yeah, let me toss this wristband on, and then I got a little tan line. It's actually not that bad now that I'm looking at it. I got a little sunburn. It's fine. Me and Pops went to the Byron Nelson. It was really cool. Super cool to share that experience with him. And then also just, shout out to the PGA Tour letting us come out there. We're going to be there all week. I won't be there tomorrow, but I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. So it's just really cool because it's literally like 2 miles from my parents' house. It's like 5 miles from me here. I didn't even know until I signed up for this tournament there was a TPC course in Dallas. I had no idea. And so it's a beautiful golf course. It plays very differently when it's wet. Obviously, the course is designed to play in the hot
that's what she said.
Fairways when they're all dried out, which Bruce is familiar with.
Never want to dried out. Wow. Oh, let me tell you something, brother.
All right, calm down.
We're not going to this. We're not talking about this.
We're not talking about no golf carts on the freeway.
We're not.
We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about the golf cart.
Played very differently today, which was fine because it's really fun seeing scoring, really fun seeing what these guys can do when their shots just stop on a dime. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Had some good food. They had some nice spreads out there. And it's so much easier to walk around a golf course like that when you can always go back and get free Gatorade and water. So shout out to all the people running that tournament. My dad made the comment today, like, how hard must it be to put on a golf tournament like this? Like, there are thousands of volunteers and people working and stuff like that. And like, those are the real MVPs. Like, those are the people that got to put up with the idiots that got to, drive these guys around. The amount of
that gotta walk up and be like, hey, can we walk through here?
Yeah, no, you can't, buddy.
No, you
go,
can't.
yeah, go find a bathroom to puke in. Yeah, so it was really cool. And again, to be able to share that experience with my dad, and also just like it's it's the second time I've been media at a golf tournament. The first one in New Orleans was a little weird. Wasn't it? I really didn't know what I was doing because media at a golf
That's
tournament
pretty
is
sick, though.
unlike anything else. It's not. There's not like structured interview time like there is for the most part at other events. It's very much just like you go roam the course, you go get whatever stories you can get. Maybe there's one interview with whoever the best player was that day at the end of the day. But it's not like the combine or something like that where it's all interviews.
Wow.
It really is just like hanging out on the course, watching some golf.
Dude, it's awesome. Dude, it's awesome.
It's really fun.
Nice.
Yeah, love it.
That was my day.
Thank you for jumping in, Sai.
Thank you, Sai.
Sai's taking over as producer.
Yep. Our executive producer had to go study mass media and music theory.
And then we were giving him so much crap for. Dude, to be honest with you,
we need to post that on YouTube. By the way, we need to post that segment.
I'm just hoping that the sheer fact that he decided to do that, I hope it's because he wanted to talk to a chick.
Knowing Connor, there's something else behind the scenes. There's some study group. There's some pretty little Southern lady. There's something because I know Connor, and he is a
pretty
ladies man.
Southern.
He is a ladies man.
Well, dude. Well, all right. So real quick. So I
got that little Southern charm. Hey, baby girl, how you doing?
I got great story. So the first time Connor jumped on, did our his segment, whatever. Celine, my wife, ended up hearing his voice. She's like, "Oh my god, I love his voice." I'm like, "What do you?" I'm like, "Excuse me, what?" She's like, "Oh, seriously." He's got that southern whatever, and just like you could tell he's very confident and very just like he's got that She's like, what does he do for you guys? I'm like, you know what he does? Like, he's our executive producer. And she's like, oh yeah, that's it. And she's like, oh man, I'm sorry. And if you're watching right now, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. But sorry, buddy. Oh my god, he's so much better than Richie. He has confidence. He's got that southern draw. He's got that southern thing. She's like, I'm gonna tell you right now that like any woman that like walks around that guy is gonna be like, hey. I'm like, so our daughters right like stop talking about them.
Oh yeah. Connor's a heartbreaker for sure.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something right now. We got some pretty good looking men on our staff. We got like ladies, like y'all are there. I don't even know how many we have.
Three
at this point.
Four,
3, 4,
like
5, 4. Anyway, but like because the men are very much, all right, I'm not gonna go down that avenue. However, good looking men. But
yeah,
dude,
like Connor. Definitely not like you Connor. And me.
Well, come on. This is the Kavorka.
It's not me.
Do you know what? All right, so you know what the Kavorka is, right?
Yeah.
I just have the Kavorka. Hey man, like I am the goofiest looking MFer out there right now. However, ladies gravitate to the Kavorka. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The Kavorka is just a masculine amazingness that bearded men have, and that smart men have, that do not root for a team that's called Ohio State. I mean, oh my God! Oh, hey, there's Kenny! Kenny's in the background! Wow! Oh, my man!
Wow, that's awkward.
I'm messing. All right, so this is.
Oh my goodness!
In all seriousness, though, man, like I love what we're doing. I love we're killing it. We're killing this game. Connor's killing it, but we're gonna give him a lot of shit for him leaving. tonight and saying, I'm done with it. I'm with it. I'm like, what do you mean you're done with it? You got to go study. Study for what? Guess what? Your grade is determined by what you do in life. That's your grade. Not this 3.8. All right, like I said, my college grade at the end of the day, GPA was 3.8. I got amazing grades. I tested well. I busted my ass. Oh, this is the best part. Yeah, Kenny. Actually, let's jump. Kenny, jump on in. Kenny, let's get Kenny on. Kenny,
What's
you
up,
appreciate
fellas?
this.
Hi, Kenny.
What up, Kenny? Oh, he's got the sleeveless too, with his tats showing and everything like that. You sexy motherfucker.
That's a real man right there.
I'm saying. But okay, so Kenny can attest to this because Kenny had to do the exact same thing I had to education. You do the basic skills, you do content area, then you do your what's the third one? Ken, do you remember it? What's it called?
APT.
AP. Thank you. All right, so basics. All right, so just a full clarity on all of this stuff. So basic skills test. I did amazing on it. Whatever. I was freaking out. I was like, oh, I got to make sure I do well on this. Whatever. All right, content area test. Content area test was the day after my birthday. And we all know what Bruce did.
How were you feeling that morning, Brucey Bruce?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I was feeling drunk still, and guess who still fucking rocked? So a guy that I knew, he's like, he's actually a dean now, I think. He's like, yeah, I had to take that test 7 times. I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, it's that hard. I'm like,
no,
all right. No, I took it one time. I was still probably drunk, hungover, and on like an hour and a half of sleep, I still freaking passed that. And guess what? The APT test, APT, right? What's it called again?
APT.
Yeah, the APT.
I don't know what the acronym stands for, but it's APT.
I was about to say, yeah. All right, so that same test, I took that test like hungover and still probably drunk. Actually, no, I was still drunk for that test. Yes, I slammed that test too. Like I was always like, for whatever reason, I was somehow good at like absorption of information, like quick. But like I'm gonna tell you right now, though, like if it's the long game, no.
Did you know that only 10% actually pass all 3 tests on their first try?
I God's honest, did not know that. So I'm part of that 10%.
Yep, me too. And I didn't study for any of it. So
same. I'm gonna tell you something right now. We got some smart motherfuckers in this bitch.
I mean, and I know people that have failed those. Did you know our state now allows you to forego the basic skills as long as you score high enough on the ACT test? Because they're so desperate for teachers.
Bullshit.
Yep.
Should I make a triumphant return to the field, boys?
No.
Triumphant return. Just
not at all.
Walk in there and be like, sit down, motherfucker. I'm not even kidding. I actually did say that one time. No.
Yeah, it was to me. It was to me. It was to me.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't shut up in the library. It's fine. I deserved it.
I was a great teacher. You know that. I was a great education. We all know this.
I mean, I never saw you in a classroom. You were just hanging out at your desk in the library. But
true.
Yeah, I mean, but shout out to me for getting Bruce a second date.
Okay, pump the brakes on that. All right, so Kenny,
does Kenny know that story?
No, I'm just willing to clap for it.
Okay, so
okay.
Bruce was
no. Hold on. MJ wants to take credit for this, and he did. I will 100% say this. He did say this, and I'll give him credit for it. He did say this. He did actually oh, come on. And she knows this too. Celine knows this story. So that's why she's
yes.
So she knows this story. So hey, love you, babe, if you're watching. But go ahead, MJ. Go ahead.
So I obviously was in school when Bruce met his wife. So I
was coaching MJ.
So it was around my freshman, I think it was my freshman year. And so I would hang out in the library during my lunch or something. I forget when it was. And me and one of my friends, Alex, she and I would sit by Bruce's desk and bother Bruce. And so Bruce would always tell us, oh, absolutely. So Bruce would always tell us, like, his adventures, his stories, whatever he was doing. Right. Obviously kept it mostly school appropriate. But
it was always school appropriate. That's not true. It was always school appropriate. Except for that one time.
Exactly.
Fireworks inside a car. No,
yeah. So we had a great time. I wasn't studying in the library. That's not why I was in the library. So we would sit there talking to Bruce, and one day we found out that Bruce was going on a date. And we were like, oh. And so Bruce told us how he met this girl. And he's like, I really want it to go well, da-da-da-da-da. And we both looked, Alex and I looked at each other. We're like, Bruce, you need to bring this girl flowers. And Bruce was like, what do you mean? Like,
no,
met her.
Go ahead. I'll let you go.
He's like, I just met her. Like, isn't that like a little strong for like the first date? And we're like, no, bring her flowers. So Bruce brings her flowers. It goes well. Then I see Bruce and the missus. He brings her to a Hardwood Classic basketball game. I went over, said hi, hyped my man up.
No, she actually came. If you remember too, like that following spring, she came to one of the games too.
Yeah. So she was hanging out, and I was the hype man. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, Bruce is my favorite teacher. Like, he's so awesome. He always helps me out. I hang out with him every day because he's the best. He's such a great guy.
I took you out of class a few times too.
Yep. So I was like, he's the best. And she's like, oh my goodness, that's so nice to hear. Like, it's so great to hear, like, how awesome he is with kids. Like, this is so cool. And then years later, I now pronounce you man and wife. You're welcome.
And he's at my wedding.
Sounds like you owe him a lot, Bruce.
Yeah. Golf course wedding. Absolutely fantastic.
You know what's funny is, like, I still haven't used my my free game there.
Really?
Holy shit! I wonder if it's still.
Where'd you get married?
What, 3?
Chevy Chase?
What was it called? Yeah, Chevy Chase. Yeah, he was better than I do.
Because I used my free round at Eaglewood like right away.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I haven't used my free round yet. Holy shit!
Really?
I still haven't used it. I wonder if they will still.
I'm sure they
will
would.
be like okay with it. I'm gonna be like, listen. Still haven't used this. Can I still? You know what? Maybe I'll shoot 18 tomorrow.
Hear me out. When you go, you should also ask them if they want to be an official sponsor of TDT Media. Chevy Chase Country Club. TDT goes golfing? Absolutely. Sai, what do you think we're going to be doing every week when you move here? It's absolutely what
Kenny.
we're going to be doing.
Okay, so real quick. All right, so I actually got an update on this. Woo! All right, so we've been looking. Well, all right, so we've been looking. MJ is looking out in Dallas. I've been looking out here in the Chicagoland area. We're trying to find a base camp for our stuff. Okay, guys. So we're having a meeting in a live stream right now. This is great.
Right.
So,
yeah. Who cares? Everybody else.
So that being said, though, we're looking into the possibility of MJ like holding on a Dallas area and me holding down a Chicagoland area for TDT Media, for all of us to like jump in, like come on, like, you know, whatever, and like basically like do our shows, do like come in place, like do workshops, whatever, blah blah. So it's becoming like a little bit more real. I'll just put it like that. So Kenny, you might have a place outside of the city of Chicago, to do what you got to do, bro.
Sounds great.
Yeah, so we're trying to get one here because Sai is thinking about moving here, which
There
would
you
be
go.
It's a lot
lit.
cheap.
So
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a lot cheaper down there in Dallas than it is here in Chicago.
is it really?
Significantly.
Like even in the suburbs?
Yep.
Or does that even really exist in the suburbs?
You'd have to go
No, it does.
far out in the suburbs, I
Oh,
think.
no, it does.
Like, you
No,
gotta
I
get out
thought
of
so.
Cook County.
No. Well, yeah, it's easy. DuPage.
Yeah.
DuPage has few places that are actually somewhat decent, but it's a little bit more of a drive. And I don't want to do that, to be honest with you. So that's why I'm hoping that like everything works out for what I'm doing, like in my personal life, like my personal job, to expand what we're doing, so that way I'm able to help us and be like, you know what? I don't give a shit. You guys can come here and I'll pay for it.
Bet.
So, yeah, Sai, that's right. Damn right, Sai. Sai's in the background doing the Manziel.
Money Manziel, baby.
All right. So we got Kenny on. We got MJ, obviously. We got myself, Bruce. All right, guys. So real quick, we're gonna have a conversation about NFL draft grades. So I don't know if we're going by team. It'll take too long. We'll start.
I was just gonna run through like the first round.
No, I was gonna say we just do NFC North. Great. Okay, we can do first round. I'm cool with that. But
I was just gonna like speed run the first
round.
All
right. I like that. We can do that too. Yeah. So look it up. Shouldn't there be a producer doing this?
Yeah.
Look at Sai. Look at Sai. Jump on here. Talk. Come here. No, get in here.
I just said in the chat, run the ads so we can get like a nice little reset. To going into it.
Okay, then run an ad.
So
run an ad. Or send a text message. We're so professional here.
I saw it. You did good. I saw it in the chat. You're good.
On the topic of ads and drafts, a lot of these new NFL draftees have to go travel. If they're going to travel, they need some good car insurance.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
Or some online robot. You meet with Jeff Pertepney. Ready? Oh, let's go! At 704-464-4544. Let him know that on Thursdays, the flagship sent you, and he'll hook you up with some good rates. All right, what we got? Let's go. Let's run it down.
All right. Pick number 1 in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Chicago Bears select quarterback USC, Caleb Williams.
A.
Yeah.
Pretty self-explanatory, and it's been
for
months at this point.
Hold on. Hold on. Real quick. Can I bust his chops real quick? The sheer fact that the Pittsburgh Steelers are potentially thinking about no. I'm gonna fucking bust your chops on this, Kenny. The sheer fact that the Pittsburgh Steelers are even considering putting it out there, even talking to their players, having their coach say something like this to allow Justin Fields to return punts is absolutely asinine, in my opinion, by the way.
My only reply is Cordell Stewart.
Okay, what does that mean? That means absolutely nothing.
I mean, Cordell Stewart could play quarterback. He was their slash back. What was the longevity?
What was the longevity of Cordell Stewart?
I don't know, but he was a scrub on the Bears afterwards.
He was 100%. He was.
That's what I'm saying. So he was able to help the Steelers get to a Super Bowl. So I think it's smart if you're going to use the weapons you've got.
So he's not a quarterback.
He's a slash back, in my opinion.
Okay, so he's not a quarterback. He's not very good. Got it. All right, let's go. Second.
Heard. Commanders, Jaden Daniels.
D.
I'd say a B.
I was also going to say a B.
I don't like him. I
understand that. He was the second best
personally don't
quarterback. He's the
I
second best
know.
quarterback.
He-
They need a quarterback.
I know. Okay, so all right. So
I just don't think it fits the team. That's all. That's why I made it a B instead of like an A, because it doesn't really fit what they're trying, in my opinion, what they're trying to do. And they also don't have a whole lot to go around him, so they should have done a little bit better in terms of getting a veteran quarterback first.
Ooh.
I don't think there was a veteran to get other than Kirk, and Kirk's not going to go back there.
Right. Well, I mean,
No, he's saying
back then and started figuring himself out. That's all I'm saying.
I would have gotten Bo Nix. They could have gone out and gotten Bo Nix.
Yeah, but the Broncos really wanted Bo.
I'm saying D because I just don't like him.
Daddy Sean really wanted Bo Nix. Idiot. Speaking of idiots, New England Patriots select the newest Trubisky, Drake May, quarterback, UNC.
I said D for Jaden. I'll say C only because I'll say C only because I like him more than I like Jaden Daniels. That's it. I excuse me. The only reason why I don't so I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. The reason why I don't like Jaden Daniels is because I feel like he's more a running quarterback. And like people be like, oh, Lamar Jackson, look what he can do. Look how he can read defenses. I agree with that. That's why I actually liked. So if we went live with this and it's time, Lamar Jackson, I actually said Lamar Jackson is going to be a legit quarterback in the NFL. So I'm going to say that first. However, Lamar Jackson had one thing Jaden Daniels didn't, and that's a sack. And also the ability to read defense that I think Jaden Daniels has. That being said, Drake May for the Patriots. I say C. I think he's going to end up being a backup quarterback in the NFL. I don't think that he's going to be anything that is super special. He's got the height. He's got like the stature. He's got the look of a stud quarterback, but I view him as what's his name? What's the quarterback guys from Arizona? No, he got drafted to the Broncos. Yes. Thank you. 100%.
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'd go C. I don't trust UNC quarterbacks, so got to go C.
Don't blame you.
To the Arizona Cardinals at number 4.
Oh.
They get wide receiver from the Ohio State.
Yep.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Kenny, what do we think?
Well, first of all, I hate the full screen right now, but
he's like first
a whole lot of me, and I don't like it. No, I think the Cardinals got the steal of the draft, at least the steal of the first round, because I think he's the overall best player in the draft. I think he's a generational talent, and for him to, I know team needs, right? Everybody needs their quarterback, fine. So the Cardinals were in a prime position to get the generational player in the draft, and so it's an A+. They just have to get the right quarterback fit for MHJ, and then it'll be perfect.
And that's not midget little cod boy?
No,
weird.
No, not
weird.
at all.
I agree. I agree with the second half of Kenny's statement. I 100% agree with the second half of the statement. It's an A.
Yeah.
100%. It's an A. It's an A. He's a great player. I'm going to tell you right now, like there were obviously Kenny, I'm sure heard the same like talks in the Chicagoland area about like the Bears trading up to try to get Marvin Harrison Jr. It shouldn't have, whatever. It's fine. But that being said, I'm gonna say
I think Kenny would have like.
Oh, dude! If the Bears got Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr.
would have run into the street naked.
No,
Well, I would've gotten that
no,
first
no,
jersey right away.
Kenny's dating. No, Kenny hates on Marvin, or excuse me, on Caleb Williams. So let's pump the brakes there because Kenny's all
Well,
like,
Kenny, you
Justin
can't get
Fields,
Marvin Harrison's Jr. because he still hasn't signed the NFLPA deal,
I know.
That's
I'm
true.
waiting on it though.
which is
Anyway.
hilarious.
I'm
I
gonna
personally
I'm
love
gonna
this
say
pick.
It's an A.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna, but like his growth. Sorry, MJ, real quick. I'll finish real quick. His growth and his ability is going to be completely like what's the word I'm looking for? Fucked over. I'll say that because of Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray doesn't have to do a whole lot to find
what's up, Roden?
But he just has to sling it, and I mean, the tape shows that Harrison Jr. can get away from everybody, can split the defense up, so he's going to make Murray look a whole lot better too.
All right, real quick, I gotta give a shout out to him. I don't know if he's still on here or if he's still doing it. All right, so that guy, yeah. So shout out to Steve Roden. If you guys need anything built, anything with like cars or anything like that, this guy knows the most. Like he could build a car from scratch. I'm just gonna say it like that right now. So please, guys, make sure you shout out to LRE Racing. Sorry, buddy. Enterprises. But I'm trying to give you a shout out. So Steve Roden, really good dude, really good person, knows his stuff about cars. By all means, awesome person. Shout out to him. Built the motor for a car, my Camaro, that's been a part of my family for years. Rebuilt a motor for my other car, which is not around anymore, unfortunately. But somebody's enjoying it, and he'll probably be a part of my next car that I have built. So that being said, shout out to him. Love you, buddy. All right, what we got?
Joe Alt, number 5 to the Chargers. I give that an A. Love the pick.
That's an A. That's a great pick. You have to protect your franchise quarterback, and I think that's great. Problem is you don't have anything around you to help out with that franchise quarterback.
Yeah, but I mean he's protected on his blind side now.
Yeah.
So
true.
It was the smart pick for the Chargers, and it makes a ton of sense. But everybody's upset because there wasn't a flashy weapon with that pick. But you have to protect him.
Got one left, MJ. I got one left. Kenny, you didn't see the belt, did you, earlier today?
No.
I had a belt of beers. So last one that's in the belt, baby. Last one that's in the belt.
You need a bigger belt then,
right? All right. Next pick is Malik Neighbors to the Giants. I mean, I think he was. I think he was best. I think he was best available, and so I'll give it a B. Because I would have liked some value out of them trading down here. But
are you going situational? Are you going situational, or are you going like player evaluation?
So I think like he was the best player available, and they made the correct pick. Now, I still think trading down would have been better for that franchise, which is why I would give it a B. But player-wise, it was the correct pick.
Okay. This sucks, to be honest with you. Because actually, you know what? I'm gonna go B too. Because as much as I wanted to like say, wow, that's a fucking big 3. Sorry, I have the Knicks 76ers game on right now. But they still suck. Dude, it sucks because like I like Neighbors a lot because I actually do think that he might be. Ooh, it's a tough draft this year. I think there's a 1A and a 1B and a 1C. I don't think that there's a very different thing with all the receivers in this draft from the videos that I've watched from our amazing Jack looking over all of the film and putting his grades out. So that being said, what sucks for him though is because he's got Daniel Jones. That's his quarterback right now.
Right.
So he's completely. Right, I don't blame him because like if you would have gone somewhere else, like you've been like awesome, like yay, but like he's going to Daniel Jones. No one wants to fucking get a pass from Daniel Jones. Who's Daniel Jones? You know what I'm saying? So I agree with the grade of a B, and it's just disappointing for that young man.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Giants could have gotten a lot more value if they would have traded back, and then they could have started to figure out a lot of their issues because they've got a lot of holes to fill up and fix.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, Kenny.
Interesting. Kenny, you went B? Kenny, you went B?
Yeah, he said B.
Kenny?
Okay. Yeah, B. I'll take it.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm watching this. Like, it's getting heated with the team. So.
Oh, I'm excited to watch this next game when we're done. Number 7 to the Titans, J.C. Latham. C at best.
Yeah. I think it's a bit of a stretch to go for Latham at that spot. But they've lost a few linemen over the past 2 years, so it's another one of those like they need to start figuring out who they can use to protect their quarterback. But again, they could have done a few different things. So I'd say a low C.
Ooh, a low C.
Correct. Kenny pulling out those teacher grades right now.
All right, so Kenny's 100% accurate. For the sake of time, like I 100% agree.
I'm just gonna give this a D. I'm not even gonna. I won't even.
Oh no! Do it.
Michael Penix.
It's enough. It's enough.
I mean, it's not.
Let's bring him in. Let's come in.
I don't think it's an F just because like
the young man. All right, so I feel bad for the young man. All right, so you have a. All right, so it's not from. All right, I'm looking at it from this perspective. And Nate, I hope you hear me in the background. Nate, hear me. It's not about Penix. It's not about Penix. I like Penix. I like the fact that he's busted his ass, he's worked his tail off, whatever. What I don't like is the sheer fact that you have the Falcons that ended up paying $140-130 million for a quarterback and decided to draft a 25-year-old young man who at the end of your quote-unquote franchise quarterback is going to be 30 years old almost? What are you doing? It's fucking dumb. All right. That being said, real quick, we got to bring him on.
Can you repeat what you said at the beginning there? You said, I like what?
I don't know. Penix. I like Penix.
Okay. I mean, I
know for a fact I said Penix. I saw the tweet that was sent out. I was the one that sent out. I was the one that sent out that I do not like penis. Let's not do that. I like Penix. So that being said,
let's bring in the Gator.
Gentlemen, to bring in the man, the myth, the legend himself, the gentleman who has played for not only the Miami Dolphins, but he went up north for the Detroit Lions. The guy that is the best. I'm gonna say it right now. Best defensive player in our staff. His name is Nate Ness. His name is also Gator. Get your ass on here, Gator. Get your ass on here.
Hey, can you what do you like again?
I said I like Penix. I said Penix. You know for a fact I said Penix.
I don't know. You didn't enunciate your word. That's why I just said, wait a minute. Hold on.
I saw Nate, the little icon at the bottom. He goes, you hear that?
Did you hear it? I'm like,
you hear that? I was like, I heard that. You hear that?
So I just want to ask. Say it again.
You like what, Coach Bruce?
That's why Kenny laughing, because Kenny caught that shit too.
Well, with my last name, it's easy to catch those things.
That's fair.
Nate,
man.
do you know Kenny's last name?
Kenny, what is your last? Is it start with?
Benedict's. Yep.
Wow, Oh yeah.
Hey, Nate, are you moved in? Are you moved in?
I moved in. But I'm not home. I'm in California. I don't know if you guys. My son is going to prom tomorrow, so.
Let's go! That's awesome.
That's adorable.
What's his tie color? What's the tie color?
I think it's going to be. I don't know nothing until when I get there tomorrow. So he wouldn't tell me nothing.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's cool.
Oh, you gonna cry, aren't you?
No, I'm not gonna cry. This is
yeah, you are. You're gonna shed
I'll
a tear.
cry. I will cry probably the graduation. The graduation. It has more to do with the journey in itself. I had title when I was 20 years old, my second year in college, and just the growing pains and the shit that I had to endure as wanting to be a dad, an active dad and stuff. The tears will be tears of just like, with the journey.
Mackenzie, what up?
We got there, but I mean, we still got work to do. So yeah, it won't be tears of like, oh man, my baby's grown up. Nah, we're here,
bro,
and we got more to do.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, real quick.
Bang.
So to speak to this, so he'll understand this when I say this. So today, my daughter took her first 2 steps without any assistance, and I ain't even kidding.
Did you lose it?
Huh?
Did you lose it?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. I was like, ah! I grabbed her and I hugged her like crazy. Huh? No, I didn't scare her. She ain't scared of nothing. Dude, she ain't scared of nothing. I looked at her though, and I was like, oh. Well, no, I'll be honest. I didn't yell. I just went, oh, like that. I had that reaction, and I texted my wife. I'm like, holy shit!
Wait,
and
your wife didn't see it?
No, because okay, so Thursdays. All right, so real quick. So if you don't know, so Thursdays, I work from home, and thank you, Mackenzie.
It's Daddy Day at home, yeah.
So Thursdays, I work from home, and I'm with my daughter all day on Thursdays. And no joke, today was awesome. So she's awesome. You've seen it, Nate. You've seen her she dunked the basketball. She's ready
to be at golf course. She's ready to be a golfer.
Oh, you saw that too?
She got that swing on her already.
She got that swing.
It's kind of crazy. She's already swinging a golf club. She's putting a ball in a hoop and stuff like that. I'm like, let's go. But yeah, man, when I saw her do that today, man, I'm telling you, it was one of the coolest things. So that being said, though, not taking anything away from what you said, though, man. When that day happens, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm a crier. I'm a huge crier. I'm emotional, reactive person. I'm an emotional, reactive person. I'll say that right now. That's the reason why I was so good at sports, because I'll put people in blenders. I'll be like, I'll beat your ass. I still love you.
Dude, I can't wait because Bruce, when his daughter goes to prom, is gonna have bipolar disorder for 2 hours, because he's gonna cry, and then he's gonna turn around and foully
look at that guy.
Poor man.
Have you seen the movie Bad Boys 2?
Yes, yes,
that's gonna be
and that's gonna be me and Bruce.
I'm gonna tell you right now. It's not only MJ, but I got my other buddy that hey, shout out Charlie. My other buddy, he's like, dude, I'll come over right now and just make sure that that motherfucker knows.
Hey, Bruce, you tell me when. I will bring Owen, and we will be there in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I got all right. Well, I can't say.
I was gonna say you can't say that.
I ain't gonna say what I got, but believe me,
we know what you're gonna say. But yeah,
I got stuff. I'll be cleaning and be like, hey man, you come in here. You want help?
I don't even see you doing that. I see somebody coming knocking at the door, and you like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, and I'll walk up, be like, Jamal, who it is?
Jamal? Why's it gotta be Jamal?
I can't remember the name of the kid.
Oh, Marcus.
Yeah,
Marcus. It's Reggie. Who the fuck is Reggie?
Yeah,
Reggie. We gotta find it. Hey, Sai, grab that skit. We gotta grab it. Grab it on YouTube real quick.
Oh, you think I heard your name was Reggie? How old are you?
Reggie, right?
You at least
30.
You at least 30.
You at 30. Yeah. You can't. Motherfucker, you at least 30. Dude, that was honestly the best. And then, like, I'll be honest with you. Then they did the third one. The third one sucked. Third one sucked. I'll say it.
I don't even think
I
I've
seen
seen
the
the third one.
I didn't see the third one.
Nate, you see the third one?
Yeah, I seen the third one. I
It's
seen the third one. The third one. Well, the only thing that was good was it was fine. I never mind.
hey, all right.
There was some very good acting.
Very fine acting. Yes.
Yeah. Fine.
Very fine acting. That was good. Kenny, that was good.
You just couldn't take your eyes off the acting.
All right. Hey, real quick. Hey, Nate, real quick. Sorry. So to kind of, all right, we only got like 15 minutes left. So, but real quick, so to give you an idea of what we've been talking about. Where we at right now? What pick number are we at, MJ?
9.
9.
Oh wow. All right, so we went.
We were doing draft grades, mate.
We were doing draft grades for 1 through 9.
All
right.
Okay. We gotta. Okay.
All right.
Because I talking about the Michael Penix one. Put an asterisk on that one. Put an asterisk on.
Why is it an asterisk on it?
Can't really say it, but I told MJ. MJ, you want to share that?
The fuck? What?
So
why can't?
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Why can't I get it?
No. Are you okay if I like allude to it? Can I allude to it, or you want me to just?
Was
say?
Is it
No, you can allude to it. You can allude to it. But...
Theoretically, the Falcons might not be making first round picks for a little while. So they kind of had to think ahead.
Bruce.
Well,
they kind of had to plan ahead when it came to their future.
Oh, yeah.
Because
because of what happened with You know why? You know what's funny about that though too?
Kirk O'Chains.
Yeah.
So
true.
you know,
I thought about that. I thought about that too, actually.
Yeah, that's why it kind of makes sense. Yeah.
All right, well played. Yeah.
It might not look too bad in 3 years.
Nah, I mean, it just depends on
Well, it won't matter though either, because if Kirk Cousins does well, like what is Penix going to do? Sit there and pick his ass?
But the thing about it is, they can strip them for the next two
three. It's
three,
right?
Yeah,
it was three.
I thought it was at least 2. So I thought it
was 3.
But now how they broke it down, like how it was broke down, it's kind of they got a lot of it's working against them right now.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right, my bad. Yeah. That's my bad. Can I ask you a question, real? All right, so I'm gonna real quick. Sorry, I'm my ADD ass. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. At this point, I don't even really care about the draft grades. This is more fun. We got 10 minutes. This is the best part of my week. I don't even care about no draft grades at this point.
Why are all why are all jerseys like getting like fonts that are smaller now? Like, Kenny, you can be a part of this too.
No, it's like, Nike.
Major League Baseball also fucked up, and they're also saying like, my bad, we're gonna replace this, blah blah blah.
But, they're saying Nike was innovating things that didn't need to be innovated, so they're backtracking a lot on that.
Why is everything
just trying to make it cool and trying to make it cool and stuff? I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think any of you guys have ever seen this, but I had my college jersey and I had to put it on.
Nah. Wait.
Why?
I couldn't. I struggled getting that thing.
Is it a little tight?
that it was because Nike does it.
It V's.
Like that, and it's just like I'm like I'm not that. I'm more like that. Like
yeah, I agree with that. Wait, ready? Wait, hold up. You ready for this?
I'm not.
I still got him. Hold up.
I'm more like right here. Like you know.
Yeah, I noticed that with I have a couple like signed Ohio State jerseys, and it is
they go like
yeah. So like a 2X is like that tiny.
Yeah, I'm not a Coke bottle shape.
Hey, just so you know, real quick, that's actually my jersey. By the way, that's actually my jersey.
That's more me right there. That's like more me.
Yeah.
Like, but you know they're trying to get that nice sleek little look. He's struggling over there.
I don't even remember who made this jersey.
Russell. I can tell.
Oh yeah.
I see this. Oh, look at that. That is sexy. Look how big this thing is. Holy crap.
Yeah, I could get my high school jersey, but it's not fitting like that at all.
Dude, look at this thing. I don't even know who made this. Like, who made this?
Russell.
You want? Hey, listen, guys. Hey, if I can.
Look at these cannons.
Just want to throw this out.
You see that? You see this? I know you see these, Nate.
Yes, Nate.
We got Nate.
What is Kenny doing? What's going on?
He letting the kids out.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I just wanted to say, when we was talking about the movie Bad Boys 3,
I ain't putting it on, but I got it.
But I just want to throw out there the finest woman in the world happens to be Nika. I just want to throw that out there. Just so problems.
Wait,
good answer.
Kenny, did you go to Elk Grove?
No, Ridgewood.
Oh yeah.
Somehow we're the green and white rebels. Not really sure how that worked, but
so you know what's fucked up? All right, so this is kind of fucked up. I didn't know that. So my dad actually went to Ridgewood.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's
when he graduated,
long time ago in a land far away.
Wait, Nate, you still got your high school jersey?
Nah, my high school was poor. We wasn't like that. You probably had to steal yours. I just gave my dad my college.
I did steal.
I bought mine.
I gave my dad my Arizona jersey. I don't know if I ever wore my Arizona jersey on one of the shows, but I did try to put it on one day. And you know how you ever just thought like out of all the dumb shit you can do in this thing called life. And when I say I had to have help, like my sister had to help me for like 30 minutes just to take it off.
Was that tight? It was that tight?
It was like, listen, the jerseys, and you think about it.
They were.
In college, like, because they used to have them on our shoulder pads already. I struggled
but like
when I was in college. But like when I say now, and it's like I'm still.
You couldn't get them off. You're like sitting there.
No, that's why me and Kenny both said it. Listen, that jersey went like this. It really went like this.
And we like this.
And I'm like this.
And I'm like this.
That's like no.
I have to worry about that shit.
Then it cuts your circulation like right here.
No.
Like, cause it's that cut. It's that cut right there. I'm like, oh no, like damn, I used to wear this damn thing in college, and same thing with the NFL jerseys. All of them go like this. Like, it's like the jerseys are they got like a personalized waist trainer in them.
This saw a lot of time on a bench too.
Man.
You good, Nate?
Man.
I'm just thinking about it, man. I remember when I had to take that thing. My sister had to like literally roll it off me.
Yeah.
Like really
That's
roll
nasty.
it. Like no, it just.
That's nasty.
Yeah, smack it up, flip it, rub it
down.
Oh, that one we got to clip that. Like all at the same time.
I still need that shirt made, Bruce.
I know. I remember
What
saying
shirt?
that.
What shirt?
Smack it up, flip it,
Rub
it down.
Rub it down.
The breakdown. X's and O's.
You're gonna get it. And on the front, it's gonna say Gator. On the back, it'll say flip it up. Whatever you say.
So yeah, the front will just say Gator, and then the back will be smack it up, flip it, rub it down, and then the logo of the breakdown.
It'll have like the hand. It'll have the hand. No,
No, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah,
it's perfect because you know the next shirt that I'm gonna get made. You know, it's that scene where it says, you know, he's got his glasses on at the dinner table, and he said, and when she told him, "Oh, I'm pregnant," and he says, "Gator, she better be using Jimmy's." I'm gonna have that picture right here, with on the back of it says, "Gator, she better be using Jimmy's."
I'm like actually just and I'm just amused. Like what? That's
we just get, see we've been doing this all wrong.
These ideas are one of a kind.
Yeah, we've been doing this all wrong. That's how we make money. Is we gonna make just a graphic tee company?
We just make.
We just gonna make random shirts.
Rub it down.
Rub it down.
Come on.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Hold on. Time out.
Right there. Right
you
there.
know what?
That's the picture.
Yeah.
That's the picture.
Yeah.
That's the picture. That's the picture.
We also got
right
I mean there's a lot of copyright things going on right there. But I'm gonna say right now that I'm gonna make that that saying that I said at the very beginning before the show even started, being like, I'm a golf cart going down a highway. All right, so I don't even know if y'all
and then Nate, I said I'm a Razor scooter.
Yes, he did.
Hey, I love how you knew right away exactly what we're talking about. Because I was like, bro, I'm a golf cart.
It's so out of the blue. So out of the blue, it just happens.
We're literally sitting here talking about nothing before the show.
It started.
I was like, dude, I'm a golf cart going down the highway. I don't give a fuck. I'm cool with it. I got my dog. I'm cool. My wife's beautiful, but like somehow she likes a golf cart. I'm cool with it.
MJ goes, I'm like an OG razor scooter going down.
A razor scooter,
smacking ankles and everything.
What the hell?
Got nothing. What did you say? What the hell?
Nate, what vehicle are you?
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is bad.
That's a great question right there. Because I mean, if you're going to be a golf, you're going to be a Razor scooter. No, the original Razor scooter.
Yeah.
The ones that if they hit your shin, that shit hurt.
Yep, you done. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's sitting there. You know what he's doing though? He's like, ha, ha, ha.
You know, let's go to Kenny and then come back to me.
I'm a skateboard with 3 wheels.
I got it.
No, first, Sai, what are you?
Just clear mine. Y'all know the Little Tykes car?
Oh no!
Like the red and yellow Little Tykes car. That's it. That's it.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
Oh no, we're doing that to myself.
Nate, what vehicle are you?
I'm the little red wagon.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was thinking that too.
Let's go.
The little red wagon that could.
The little red wagon that could. Bro, at least the Little Tykes car's got a fucking face on it. You just got the fucking handle.
Hey.
Oh,
this is the best fireside chat we've ever had. I really want to post this on YouTube and just be like, "What car are you?"
Hey, y'all remember? Hey, when you next time you go golfing, as soon as you put your foot down on the fucking thing to go, I was here. Y'all know what I'm talking about too, because it's a putter, putt unless it's the electrical ones, because I'm not electric. Because you hear.
You got fossil fuels up in there. We know you ain't electric.
For real. Oh my god.
Nate, aren't you so happy that I sent you this link?
Yeah, man, because Connor just left me. I mean, I was just sitting over here in my hotel room and just chilling. I came, I went to the spot back home. I'm back home. Went to my favorite eating spots. We got a couple of 3 tacos and a burrito. I'm actually.
Oh, you'll be like,
talk about some fossil fuels. Dang.
I was about to say you're about to bounce off this.
No, but I actually did that right when you were texting me.
Oh, pause. What were you just doing?
That
Hold on, go back.
You just.
He was like, Finally, I caught your ass.
You red-handed too.
I was in the room.
Hey yo, Nate, what were you doing?
I know it's bad when I was going like that.
The full hand gesture and everything.
I was still
doing it. You're still doing it.
It didn't register to me. But I was in the bathroom, stuff runs through you. You don't have it on a regular. And I'm be honest with you. I'm like,
Hey, really, what's a little whack in that could? Fuck.
I'm for real. I just finished eating and I'm hungry again. So it's just
experiencing 1 to 3 inches already. We're expecting about 2 more inches.
That's good
This
shit.
is my face right now.
Yes, sir.
Wait. What would Connor be though? Hold on. Before we leave, what would Connor be? Because he can't be here because he's busy studying.
Oh.
What is Connor?
What car is Connor? Ooh.
Yeah, what's Connor on the freeway?
I
think he's like a ripstick. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I think Connor's that
Oh,
he's
I got something.
He's that person that rides the bike that has all the helmet, the knee pads, shoulder pads, elbow pad. That's what Connor is.
See, I was
Connor's the brother that ride his bike in the road.
With the training wheels too.
All right, see, all right.
With the training wheels too.
All right, see, okay, okay. I like Connor's style, so I was gonna be nice about this.
That's why I said
Connor is a 1995 Chevy Impala SS, the throwback, fucking with tints, fucking just chilling and see what happens.
Wait, those were ugly, I thought.
No,
I love those things, man.
Connor is a 2013 Toyota Prius.
Okay, that was right before they made them ugly. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you said Prius.
Yeah,
he is a Prius.
Connor is a Toyota Prius.
I was gonna say a street racing Prius, possibly.
No,
like 80-year-old grandma Toyota Prius.
LS swapped Prius.
Connor's like a 2008 Lincoln sedan.
Jeez, wow, we're doing
Wow.
Just gets to point A and B, and that's it.
Wow.
But it's gonna be a little shriveled up when it gets there.
Oh no! What are we doing? What are we doing?
This conversation just went really left.
What are we doing?
All right. Well, with that being said,
you gonna take this personally?
He's gonna take this really personal.
It's okay. Just to keep it fair, we'll just toss that up there.
We can't copyright that though. We can put that on a shirt because we can't copyright that. That's all us.
What? Power bomb me?
Yeah. You want any power bombs?
Hey, listen. I can't.
Hey, man.
Hey, listen. We can make that on a shirt and we can give it to somebody. Like I have somebody I would give that to. Like that's power bomb because that'll let me know.
Excuse me.
No, I want to say, Nate, you gonna be like what?
Well, what is that? What is that?
You gotta clip that too. Like that's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what this.
Oh, there's so much you can do with that.
Oh
Oh,
my god, dude! I'm grabbing that shit. That's what she said.
What?
she grabbed.
What?
She's grabbing that golf cart. All right.
It's been a lot of
This is going quickly.
a lot of.
Okay. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another wild episode of Third Down Thursdays. That is Bruce. My name is MJ. We will be back next week for another edition of Third Down Thursdays, but not before you see the card guy, the best insurance ad you've ever seen.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move mortgage.
Who did it? Who did it?
That was me.
Hand. I need hand up accountability.
Hey.
Hand
Right
up.
here. That was me. That
Okay.
was me. That was me.
Okay. Thank you.
I thought you were
What
done
is
talking.
that?
I thought you were done talking.
Hey, we
you-
are
you reacted.
professionals. That's not even the that's not even a commercial.
Hey, I need hand up accountability that was not only mistimed, but that was also
this
the wrong
time. It was
ad.
also not commercial. I did clip. That did clip.
Okay.
Hey.
That being said,
Accountability.
best
Accountability.
commercial. Here we go. Shut
Accountability.
up.
Hey, Gator.
Why you breathing so? Why you?
Dude, get your mouth off your microphone.
I see how it is.